Hey guys, Little Karibo here. We're here with another Loot Crate video. This one is exciting and also terrifying to me, just because, and for those of you who don't know, this is anime-themed content that comes to you physically every month. This one's from December, so forgive me if I'm a little bit outdated. If there's one thing you've always been able to rely on Little Karibo for, it's being unreliable. So I feel like that's part of my branding at this point. But this is a LootAnime crate given to us, sponsored by Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll is an amazing service. I highly recommend it. I haven't watched anime to the extent that I have done in the last month in over a decade. I've watched more anime in the last month than I have in 10 years. Like, honestly, I mean that. I've watched like 4 different shows, and I think I've watched maybe one show every 4 years before, until now. So LootAnime is definitely guaranteed, in my opinion, with Crunchyroll, to reopen a door to anime, to the love of anime that you may have closed before. And I'm really relishing it, I'm really enjoying it. I'm challenging myself this time, because I was too afraid to open the last one. I had to ask Caitlin, our roommate, to do it, because I'm not as familiar with anime as most people who would be watching this video. So I was terrified of opening it and not knowing what anything in here was. But I'm challenging myself. If I can identify more than one anime, because that's how bad I am at this, if I can identify more than one, I'm going to consider this video a success. Like, no matter what else goes wrong, I'm going to let everything else that goes wrong go wrong. But if I can identify at least 2 properties from within this, I consider that a victory. That'll be my day. That'll be the highlight of my day. My week. My month, honestly. So this is LootAnime, and you can get this if you go to lootcrate.com/littlecaribo and use the code CARDGAMES to subscribe to the LootAnime service. And it's well worth it, because I don't know if you watched last week's, but Caitlin got some pajama pants that she's worn, like, I don't want to say every day, because that sounds like she wears the same pajama pants every day. But she's worn them a lot. She's worn them like all the time. So I'm excited. I want to get some pajama pants. I want to get some like Yuri on Ice themed pajama pants or something. I want some kind of pajama pants. I love the t-shirts from the Loot Crate and the Loot Gaming, but I want pajama pants from this one. I've already got like a dozen pairs of pajama pants. I've not even opened this, and I'm all excited. So here we go. lootcrate.com/cardgames. No, lootcrate.com/littlecaribo. Told you things were going to go wrong. /littlecaribo. Code CARDGAMES, you get 10% off your subscription. And what have we got? It's the theme of this one is Galaxy, by the way. I believe. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Galaxy. If I'm wrong, then what does that look like other than a galaxy? You tell me. It's pretty cool though. It's like mecha, sort of space mecha themed, spaceship sort of themed anime stuff. We've got a dog! This is from, I saw the tag, it doesn't count, but I would have gotten it. It's bloody Ein from Cowboy Bebop. My cat meowed disapprovingly, so I may be wrong. I'm pretty sure the name tag says Ein. I consider that a success. I think that that's 1 point for me. We got an Ein plushie. That's really exciting. Cowboy Bebop is one of those timeless animes that, in my opinion, you could watch 20 years from now and it would still hold up, even compared to any of the other animes that are coming out in the future. And Ein is just adorable. The adorable sort of canine mascot of the show. And I'm definitely keeping this one and having it on my desk, and I'm going to love it because I'm a dog person. My wife is a cat person. Pretty much everybody I know is a cat person. I'm the only dog person that I know in a wide circle of friends. So this is like, this symbolizes my love of dogs and anime. My reawakened love of anime. A Robotech LED light. I actually have a friend who loves Robotech. I don't know what Robotech is, so I'm not qualifying this as me recognizing one of the properties. But I have a friend who's so into this, he might get a kick out of it, and I might give it to him as a gift. Everything that comes with Loot Crate is awesome. And some of them you might not recognize, but they might make really cool gifts for your friends, and that's one of the things that I think it's really good for. So, if you're interested in that sort of thing, like maybe getting something that gives you like an idea of a small gift for a friend of yours, lootcrate.com/littlecaribo. Use the code CARDGAMES for 10% off your subscription. You're not losing out. You're getting a lot of really cool stuff in here, in my opinion. Let's have a look at this LED light. My goodness. This looks delicate. I'm terrified to open this, but I'm going to for the sakes of this video. Oh, that's pretty sweet. It's got like a schematic side to the Robotech. I bet it's not called a Robotech. I bet it's called a robot or a mech or something. But I'm gonna call it a Robotech. Correct me in the comments, I don't mind. But yeah, that's really cool. The detail on that's really awesome. I bet if I were into Robotech, this would be the coolest thing I've gotten out of a Loot Crate ever, honestly. Delicate though, I'm gonna try and take good care of it. Oh, I'm gonna break it already, I know it. That's the Robotech LED light. Oh, there's a ton of stuff in here. What have we got? I don't know who these people are. Space Patrol Luluco. We've got some very sort of kawaii looking characters there. I assume that they're on a space patrol, and it looks like they're in love. Otherwise, that is just a strangely heart-shaped planet with a ring around it like Saturn. I want to pretend that I know what the planets look like. What's inside here, though? It feels like there's something in here. How do you... Oh, I'm terrible with knots. Don't make me do knots on camera. Oh, it's okay. It's coming apart. What have we got? We got... Oh! Whoa! Like a really pretty, like, keychain. Whoa! Man, that's so pretty. I imagine it's got some sort of significance to Space Patrol, Lulu. What is it? Or is this just a separate thing? It's a Space Patrol Luluco pouch with keychain accessory and also decoration with two people sitting on a heart-shaped planet. Presumably, they're going to make out. That would be my guess, but I don't know. I don't know anything about them. I don't want to presume anything. There's a ton of stuff in here. We got the LootAnime phone charm for this month, which has the LootAnime mascot in an astronaut suit. Presumably, she's gone out to space to tell everybody in space about the great deals you can get with Loot Crate and LootAnime. Oh, we got, I know what this is, Sailor Moon bottle opener. Dude, this is my all-time favorite thing from any Loot Crate ever. I've got to say that. I just took a moment to think about it and think of all the times I've wanted a bottle opener and I've struggled to find them. And I've always had to make do with some crappy, like, keychain bottle opener. There's just this little metal thing that you use. This is a Sailor Moon bottle opener. Anytime I want to grab a beer from the fridge, I can be like, in the name of the moon, I'm going to get drunk. I recognize that as well, by the way. So in my opinion, Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, some of the most recognizable anime properties of all time, but I recognize them. In my opinion, that's a victory. I mean, you could argue that they were really bloody obvious, but... Oh, we got Sailor Moon R, the movie. You got a limited release promotion for that, and it's telling you where you can get tickets, and it's got a little synopsis for the movie. Long before Mamoru found his destiny with Usagi, he gave a single rose in thanks to a lonely boy who helped him recover from the crash that claimed his parents. There's a lot more drama in Sailor Moon than I realized. This long-forgotten friend, Fior, I could be saying it wrong, has been searching the galaxy for a flower worthy of that sweet gesture long ago. What? The mysterious flower... So it's an actual flower. The mysterious flower he finds is beautiful but has a dark side. It has the power to take over planets. This makes Star Wars sound grounded and down to earth. To make matters worse, the strange plant is tied to an ominous new asteroid near Earth. You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson is going to have loads of issues with the storyline, I'm just saying. Another Sailor Moon item, that doesn't count. I think, actually, those were the only items aside from the poster here. So, I recognize two of those. I think that's pretty impressive. What's the poster look like? What have we got? This is the Galaxy-themed poster. Oh, it's a guy in a spacesuit. One of them anime spacesuits that brings out all the sexy contours of your body. I would not look good in one of these. Oh, it's a lady. I would still not look good in that outfit. So yeah, you got the Galaxy-themed poster with all the different items. Let's see what it says. I want to know what it says about this sailor, this Luluco, Space Patrol Luluco. From the makers of Kill la Kill, Studio Trigger, Space Patrol Luluco is an anime about space and love and responsibility. Responsibility is less exciting than those first two. Despite living in outer space, 13-year-old Luluco has a pretty normal childhood. Despite living in outer space. That is until her Space Patrol father is frozen, and she is forced to replace him as a Space Patrol agent. Despite the new craziness in her life, that is a lot of new craziness, there are some perks, such as meeting the mysterious transfer student. You're in space, and the perk is meeting a transfer student. Alright, Luluco. And Space Patrol Agent Alpha Omega Nova. Could you have a more space-themed name than Alpha Omega Nova? I don't think you could. Luluco, sounds like a Tome character, by the way. Luluco's crush is represented by an aflutter jewel. Oh, that must be what that is. I have an aflutter jewel. That represents my crush on my wife. I got my own afterglow jewel? That is not what that is. Aflutter jewel. The manifestation of a normal girl's first love. We knew this pure and beautiful jewel would make the perfect keychain. So that symbolizes my first love. Video games. Okay, I'm going to try and fold this. So yeah, that was the Galaxy-themed LootAnime crate. That was pretty sweet. I actually, I really liked the bottle opener. I cannot enthuse enough. The bottle opener and the Ein plush. This is worth the price that you're paying, especially with the 10% off you would get if you go to lootcrate.com/LittleKaribo and use the code CARDGAMES. And don't forget, you get a lot of awesome stuff included with like the big items. You get like the keychain, you get, dude, the Robotech LED light is amazing by itself. And then it's a spaceship. It's not even like a Galaxy thing, a design. You can design your box to look like a spaceship. And it looks very complex, and I'm sure I would screw it up, otherwise I would totally do it. But you can make your box look like a spaceship. That's like at least half an hour's worth of entertainment, and then you get to look at your box spaceship whenever you want. That's a big deal, guys. That's really exciting. Not as exciting as this Sailor Moon bottle opener, though. I keep going back to it because I'm that enthusiastic about it. I'm going to show this off. This is going to be one of the first things whenever people ask, you know, can I get a beer at a party, I'm going to be like, hang on a sec. And I'm going to change into a short miniskirt and tights and put my hair in. I can't do that. But then I'm going to get this out and I'm going to wave it and I'll be like, everybody gets drunk. That's going to be the real magic. But yeah, LootAnime. And don't forget, Crunchyroll provides an amazing service, a streaming service where if you subscribe to that, you can watch so much anime as it's coming out. And it's amazing. Like, I watched all of Yuri on Ice on Crunchyroll, and then I had to watch all of Erased in like a day because it was that good. Crunchyroll is phenomenal, and so is LootAnime, and I hope that you enjoyed watching me unbox this and make a pillow of myself, not knowing what the hell Space Patrol Luluco was, or anything about Sailor Moon. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to get a kick out of that bottle opener. I can't get over it. Loot Crate!